What up? Let's get to it. So the revenge tour has started, baby. First off, shout out for Alabama getting a win. Yeah, fighting hard, getting a victory. It wasn't always pretty. Another time, another day, another game. It was a tale of two halves, right? Now, if Bama can just put together a full game, play a full 4 quarters, baby, they could be damn near unstoppable, dog. I believe right now they can play with any team in the NCAA, top 10, etc. You name them, Bama can beat them. But that's up to Bama, baby. That's the big question every week, week in, week out, especially from here on out. You dig me? A lot of ugly things went on this game. A lot of questions and play calling. Even some of the play from the personnel, right? Everybody got to step up. Period, bottom line. But if Bama comes in focused mentally, zoned in, prepared, ready to play Bama football, dog, they can beat anybody in the nation, baby. Heavy, I stand on that. Heavy, big score here. But it was a tale of two halves once again. Let's just break it down, right? First of all, offensively, first downs. Alabama had 20, Tennessee 22. My bad. Tennessee had 20, Alabama had 22. Third down efficiency, Alabama 5 of 13. That's okay. Tennessee 8 of 18. Fourth down efficiency, Tennessee 0 of 3. Alabama didn't go for it on fourth down. Rushing yards, Tennessee 133 rushing yards. Majority of those came in the first half. Alabama 138 rushing yards, which majority of those came in the second half, right? Yeah, that's when Bama really seemed to get it going. It was much better play calling, much better performance by the players, Jalen Milroe, etc., the O-line. Now, the O-line didn't perform badly. They are improving. Every week it's progress. But the first half, they were not opening up any holes. It was no run game, baby. And the Tennessee D-line was getting to Jalen Milroe. Now, you could blame a lot of that on the play calls from Tommy Rees. Him not putting players in the right position. But at the end of the day, bad play calling or not, the O-line must do better starting off out the jump, out the gate, baby. The whole team at that. They cannot afford to keep starting slow, looking sloppy, not producing. And that's on the coaches and players. Because down the stretch, if they make the playoffs, if they make it to play Georgia, even versus LSU in 2 weeks, they cannot afford to start slow. Because they continue this trend of looking sloppy during the first half, not playing good football. Sooner or later, it's going to bite them in the ass, baby. Hands down, man down. So their main focus, main goal should be starting fast, coming in prepared, right? Heavy. That starts with coaching, man. Period, bottom line. Let's get to it. Passing yard, Tennessee, 271 yards. Alabama, 220 yards passing. Total yards in the game, Tennessee, 404. You ask me, that's too much. But the defense stood strong. And the defense was on the field majority of the first half. You got to put blame on the offense for that once again, for not producing, for not scoring, baby. Step it up. Step it up. Alabama, 358 total yards. Sacks. Tennessee had 4 sacks for 36 yards. Alabama, 3 sacks for 33 yards. Interceptions, Tennessee 0, Alabama 1. Shout out to Alabama and the defense, the Alabama defense. Even the first half, they kept the offense in the game, period. The first half when the Bama offense was not there, it was not producing. A lot of questionable play calls from Tommy Rees. You wonder, concerning about, Jalen Milroe. What is he doing at times in the game? Yeah, it was point in times where he held the ball definitely too long, bro. Some situations, you just got to get the ball out your hands. Let it go. Throw it out of bounds, whatever you got to do. But Jalen Milroe, yes, a few plays, a few drives, he held the ball way too long that allowed Tennessee to complete the sack. But a lot of times he didn't have no time. The O-line was getting beat. But the O-line is progress, and that's a good thing to see. Latham stepping up, et cetera, et cetera. Even the young freshman Proctor, he had some mistakes this game, but overall, he's getting better. He's getting better. That's what matters. Period. Bottom line. Let's talk about special teams. Kool-Aid McKinstry, to be exact. Field the punts, dog. Catch the punts heavy, bro. It was 2 punts that he backed up Bama in field position. He got to fill those punts, fair catch, return, whatever. But he can't just let the ball go over his head. Then Tennessee downs it inside the 10. Come on, bro. Inexcusable. He's been doing that for too long. No excuses. He knows better than that, man, period. Go fill the ball, bro. Fill the punts, fair catch, whatever, man. Let's go, McKinstry. Come on, bro. You better than that, period. You a vet on the squad. You got to step up, bro. Heavy. Let's look at penalties. Bama much better in the penalty aspect of it, baby. Tennessee had 8 penalties for 55 yards. Alabama, only 1 penalty for 5 yards. That's a plus. That's big. Gotta love it. That shows what? They're improving. They're becoming more disciplined, more mentally focused. But they have to keep that off the bat. First quarter to the fourth quarter finish, man, to the last whistle. They got to be zoned in. Like I said, that's Bama's biggest issue, dog. Coming in mentally prepared and ready with the energy and the noise. Shout out to the fans for bringing the noise today. Had it rocking, right? Had Brian Denny Stadium rocking heavy, baby. They was making noise. That's what they need, man. From here on, here out. But the players got to come in prepared and ready to perform at a high level from first to fourth quarter. Can't be no in-between. First half looking bad, second half looking good. No. They need to bring it, put together a full game. Let's get it. Fumbles, Tennessee won, Alabama won. You saw, shout out to the Alabama defense. That was a big fumble recovery, scoop and score. Changed the whole momentum of the game, probably the play of the game. Really got the tide rolling, really got it rolling, right? They were rolling before then, but that really elevated it heavy. Time of possession, Tennessee, 27 minutes and 41 seconds, majority in the first half. Alabama had the ball for 32 minutes and 19 seconds. Majority second half, a tale of 2 halves, heavy. Now let's look at Jalen Milroe. Some say, oh, he shouldn't be the starter. Put in the other guy. Nah, kill that noise cap. Jalen Milroe has earned the starting spot. He should be the starter. Does he make mistakes? Yes. Can he improve? Yes. His biggest conundrum right now is, first off, his intermediate accuracy on throws, him making quicker decisions, getting the ball out of his hands, right? But you know he can throw a beautiful deep ball. And you got to look at Tommy Rees. Is Tommy Rees putting him in the best position to perform at a high level? You got to look at his O-line. Are they protecting him, giving him enough time in the pocket? So it's a team sport, baby. But yes, Jalen Milroe has to get better in certain situations, certain scenarios, read the field better at times. Like I say, get better at intermediate passes, get his accuracy down. The long ball is there. 9 times out of 10, he's going to complete that pass, but he needs to work in the middle of the field. Work on his accuracy, him reading the field and reading the defense quicker and getting that ball out. Not holding the ball too long, heavy, man. Bottom line. But his stats, 14 of 21, 220 yards, percentage 6.7, average yards of throw 10.5, touchdowns 2, interceptions 1. QB rating was 176.6. So not a bad game, not a great game, especially if you're talking about the eye test. See, sometimes the stats can deceive you, but at the end of the day, Jalen Milroe, he has earned a spot. The players respect him. He's a leader. He should be the starting quarterback. The other guy, Ty Simpson, he may be ready next year. Right now, he's not ready, bro. Heavy. Hands down, man down. Jalen Milroe gives Bama the best chance at winning, dog. That's just what it is. Like it or not. We're talking truth. We're talking facts, baby. Period. Roll Tide, full of pride. The revenge tour has begun. Let's look at the wide receivers. The wide receivers performing better this year. Now they're getting a trio of weapons. They got a dynamic duo between Isaiah Bonds, right? Jermaine Burton, Isaiah Bonds, 3 receptions, 77 yards, 1 big touchdown, big bomb across the middle. He beat the whole defense. Average yards a catch, 25.7. His longest catch was the 46-yard bomb touchdown. Beautiful pass, beautiful play, beautiful catch, baby. Jermaine Burton balling out of control the last 2 games. 4 receptions, 62 yards. Average yards a catch, 15.5. His longest catch was 22 yards. Let's get it, baby. Heavy. Also a touchdown. So shout out Jermaine Burton and Isaiah Bonds for stepping up, doing their thing, man. That is needed. That's what is needed, baby. Especially down the stretch, further into the season, when the competition rises, they're gonna have to keep rising, helping out their quarterback, right? Giving them a body to throw to, making separation, etc., etc. Let's get it, man. Shout out to the defense once again. Gotta continue to shout out the defense. They are the strongest point of the team. They keep the offense in the game, hands down, man down. The offense has to catch up, but I think they will. And when they do, we can finally see a full 4 quarters of football from Alabama, baby. But the defense keeps them in the game, continues to make plays. I mean, let's be real. They were on the field majority of the first half, right? So I'm sure they were tired. They were fatigued, right? But they kept fighting. They kept pushing. They never gave in. Second half, they created turnovers, sealed and dealed the game, period, man. Gotta shout out the defense. Looking like one of the defenses of old, right? Dallas Turner stepping up, dog. Everybody stepping up. Chris Braswell, dog. Everybody flying around, making plays. Secondary looking better. Let's get it, man. Speaking of Chris Braswell, shout out to him. He had 2 sacks. 1 sack for a fumble, man. Shout out him. Dallas Turner, 1 sack. Jihad Campbell, fumble recovery for a touchdown. Big play of the game, like I said previously. Changed the momentum of the whole game. Really put them boys away, baby. And we talk about the run game. Shout out Jace McClellan. 27 carries, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. The run game got going late in the game, second half, right? But before the first half was over, they really started getting it together. Even on that last drive when they threw the interception, they were getting in their rhythm, right? But shout out to the O-line stepping up. They performed very well the second half. Protected Milroe, got the run game going, moving bodies. That's all you can ask from your O-line, young O-line at that, right? So they just got to continue to grow, man. Continue to get better. The whole team, but those guys are balling. A tale of 2 halves. If Bama can become a team that plays a full 4 quarters, man, they will be tough to beat, and they can beat anybody in the nation in the top 10, top 5, etc., baby. Heavy. Understand? Big skull here, man. Roll Tide, full of pride forever. But congratulations to Bama on a win, a tough win, home or away. Tennessee had a solid team offensively. They are explosive. But second half adjustments. Tommy Rees switched it up. Shout out to him. The defensive coach, he switched certain things up. It's about adjustments, man. Who makes the call? Shout out Nick Saban getting his team together second half. I don't know what he said in the locker room, but he got them boys amped up, revved up, ready to go. That's what it's about. That's why Nick Saban is one of the best ever in history. He is legendary, baby, heavy. Respect to Nick Saban, no doubt. But Bama's still in the mix, man, for everything. Everything is right in front of them. They control it. They just got to win out, man. They get a bye week next week, rest up, heal up, come back prepared for LSU, bro. Stay out of trouble, stay zoned in, don't do no dumb shit, and keep their head in the game. LSU is not a slouch. They're a tough team, heavy. Good thing we got them at home this year. Let's dominate. Eat heavy, big dogs. Eat heavy. But that's my opinion on it, man. Alabama, the revenge tour has started. And they beat those Tennessee Volunteers, man. Heavy. Roll Tide, man. Full of pride forever. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling, man. Roll Tide, baby. Forever. Woo!